With money hard to come by, the governor is looking for ways to keep education funding intact. Good evening, everyone. I'm Becca Habegger in for Angie.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. Money for education is sparse, but Governor Nixon says he thinks he knows where to look. KOMU 8's Erica Cronenbergs has the latest from the Capitol.
Jefferson City.
Nixon's plan would reduce tax credits to $314 million a year.
KOMU 8's Dave Schmidt is getting the party started in Flat Branch Park.
It's called Family Fun Fest. Dave, what do you have for us?
It's at 6.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
Ninth graders at Fulton High School are paying to play.
The school board reinstated ninth grade sports after a $1.2 million budget cut chopped the program back in February. KOMU 8's Morgan Chadwick tells us how the district got the ball rolling again.
Fulton.
There you go. Last night, police arrested the former secretary and treasurer of the Chamois Fire Protection District. Brenda Schomeyer is suspected of using her position to steal more than $7,000 in cash between April 2009 and February 2010. She faces Class C felony charges. Police released Schomeyer after she posted a $10,000 bond. And for the first time, Missouri is tracking STD cases in 10 to 14-year-olds.
KOMU 8's Bryce Chapman tells us Boone County's results and why they come at a time of crisis for the only organization in Missouri that offers free STD testing.
Columbia.
Green says Boone County has the third highest number of STD cases in Missouri. That includes all age groups. Only Jackson and St. Louis counties have more.
With Earth Day tomorrow, you may have started thinking of ways to make your lifestyle greener. KOMU 8's Lindsay Hoffman tells us how going green has been on the minds of teachers and students at one local college for years.
Osage County.
Peter says the enthusiasm for going green isn't anything new to the school. There's been a waiting list for the program for years. Bikers and pedestrians begin the countdown to a new bridge across the Missouri River in Jefferson City.
A Fulton construction company won the bid from 3 others. MoDOT has allotted $7 million for the project. KOMU 8's Britt Nielsen tells us when you'll start seeing that construction. Britt?
Construction.
KOMU.com.
Sounds like fun. I know, right? From war-torn Uganda to American universities.
2 young men travel the Midwest to school students on the importance of education.
And more than 200 people came out to honor a group of veterans who made history. Thanks.
Okay, guys.
I agree easily. Just whatever. 80 bikers, 150 supporters in the middle of the night.
And they all came out to support some of Mid-Missouri's oldest war heroes. More than 200 people brought flags to the courtyard by Marriott last night for a hero's welcome. 70 World War II veterans had just returned from their 20-hour experience to Washington, D.C. called Honor Flight. More than 80 Honor Flight riders on motorcycles escorted the bus from Kingdom City into Columbia. Once the vets arrived, officers greeted them with a long line of salutes that stretched all across the parking lot. You can welcome home another Honor Flight on May 24th at 11:45 at Columbia's Marriott. If you'd like to apply, volunteer, or adopt a vet, you can go to KOMU.com and click on the Honor Flight link. All throughout the month of May, KOMU will be featuring stories from last night's Honor Flight. That series starts this Monday with Sarah's stories on KOMU 8 News at 10. More than 24 years ago, war broke out in Uganda. And although war is over, the country is still feeling the effects.
MU students had a late night last night learning about what's going on in Uganda. KOMU 8's Stephanie Zeppelin went to hear the stories straight from the source.
Columbia.
If you would like to learn more about the invisible children, visit the links and numbers section at our website, KOMU.com.
You may be in the bottom row for the team picture.
But what former local pitcher towers above his teammates? Join us tonight at 10.
First up in tonight's photo finish, Carl Hurst caught these turkeys snacking on acorns in his Mexico backyard. He calls country in the spring, top-down pony cruising weather. And Roger Bruin snapped an early sunrise over Boonville. He says these are plenty regular this time of year. Send us your photos, the stories behind them, and we'll put them on KOMU 8 News at 5 and 6.
That's our time for now. Thanks for joining us.